You're audible.
All right,
Yes,
thank
you're
you so much,
audible.
Celine. Okay, so again, good morning, everyone, our delegates of YLEC, and welcome to the discussion table for our YLEC Autumn edition for Chapter Tokyo and Yokohama. All right, so in this weekdays morning, sorry, it's weekend, Saturday morning. I would like to say thank you so much for all of you who has joined the Zoom and excited for today's agenda, which is our discussion table, the one and only, our expected discussion table. So, I want to ask some of you because in my device right now, it's only Celine that opening the camera. So I would like to meet the other. Okay, Arya, thank you so much. So I'm gonna expect for the other to opening the camera as well. And before diving to our agenda of today, I'm Nita again, and I'm gonna be your MC and accompany you from the start to the finish of our agenda for our discussion table. So, I wanna see how excited you are. So please type one if you are excited for today, and one times 100 if you are super duper excited for today's agenda. I'm gonna expect a lot of chat in the Zoom right now, so please make it happen. All right. Okay. Okay, one. That's good. That's so good. All right, thank you so much for the excitement. So I see that you are already on your laptop or your devices, maybe handphone. So for today, we have our amazing speaker and amazing knowledge to be shared. Then I really expect you guys to be active, interactive, and of course, to be confident with everything that you want to ask, to be curious, and everything that we expect from our YLEC delegates that we know it's already amazing. So could you please, Kadina, next to the next slide? All right. So before we starting the session, there are a few things that um, we need to note. The first one is to opening your camera, of course. So as I already mentioned from the start, to please do open your camera so we can see your curious face, your um, excitement and else, things like that. And of course, for us to can chit chat and get to know more about each other, especially when we have our speaker for today. And then the next one is to please mute the mic so there will be no noises for that can distract the agenda and the flow of our event. And then if you have a question at the Q&A, please raise your hand and then introduce yourself and then proceeding to the question that you would like to ask. And the next one is to please, we do really encourage you to use our virtual background that Kadina already designed. It's super duper, um, I don't know, like cool and super duper great. So please do use our virtual background. And at the end of the session, we're gonna confirm your attendance. So we're gonna share the link or the QR code. So please stay until the end of our agenda so we can input the data to our databases. All right, next. Okay, so that is some of the things that we need to note. Is there any questions from you guys, or if I speak too fast, or like, um, if there's some technical in my internet, as like it happens a lot lately. Please just mention it and just say it, so I know that there's some problem in mine. Okay, everything's good. Could you please give the reaction? Okay, thank you. Thumbs up, everyone. All right, so next agenda, please, to officially opening our agenda. We're gonna hear the remarks from our CEO and founder, Kak Purnama Rafa, who is right now a lecturer at IPB University and the alumni of Tohoku University in Japan. So we might say it's a native as well, right? So without further ado, please welcome Kak Alma to the what? The Zoom meeting. All right. Welcome, Kama. Please.
Okay, thank you, Rita. Am I audible?
Yes,
Can you
Kak.
hear me, guys? Okay. Is it clear enough? Because I'm outside, so maybe some of sound will enter to the room. So I'm really sorry if you can hear that. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Ohayou gozaimasu, minasan. Sudah belajar ya sedikit a little bit about
Morning.
Japanese culture. What? Kenapa nih?
No, you can proceed, Kak.
Okay. So, good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming and also sparing your time in this Saturday morning when you have a weekend right now. So, thank you so much for sparing your time, and especially to our speakers today, Haruna-san. Thank you so much for your time and also willingness to be our speaker in discussion table of youth leader exchange in culture. Maybe I want to introduce a little bit about myself. My name is Kunamarpa, or you can, Amayonde kudasai. Watashi wa tohoku daigaku about 2 年 gurai. So, maybe about 2.5 years, I studied in Tohoku. And during my study, I learned a lot about Japanese, both in academics and also the culture itself. So from that experience, I really want Indonesian youth also learn about Japanese culture itself. So that's why today in this program, we call it Youth Leader Exchange in Culture. We held it to give information and also insight about Japanese culture, social, also maybe as simple as about food to our delegates. So we really hope that through this discussion table, they will learn a lot from this moment, and they will in next month in November they will come to Japan about 21 to 24, and they will maybe we'll see what they learn from discussion table and also from another class that they have during this program. So Yoroshiku Legacy Masaruna-san, hopefully they will learn a lot from you. And so to the delegates, hopefully you can use this opportunity wisely. Please be active, as like Miss Nita said, active and enjoy this discussion table. I hope you guys can absorb a lot of insight from Haruna-san. Maybe that's all from me. Thank you so much, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
All right, thank you so much, Kak Amal. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So that's the amazing speeches that we already heard from Kak Ama, and it wrapped a lot. It spilled some of the agenda that we're gonna do today. Where based on the title as well, we're gonna deep dive into the Japanese culture, especially about the ramen, kimono, technology, and else. Everything that you guys curious about. So please, as Kaama mentioned, please do this opportunity wisely and be curious and be curious. That's all that we really expect from you guys. All right, so next in our agenda, this is a little bit different with things that we do in the past because we're gonna do the documentation at the opening session, so everyone will be fresh and can I don't know can give the post and initiative a lot more than before. All right, so please everyone, could you open your camera just for a moment because we want to take the picture together with our speaker, Miss Yokota, who's already been here. Hello, Miss Yokota. All right, so I'm gonna wait for like 10 seconds for you guys to set up the camera. And as we did before, I'm gonna ask 3 people to make the post. So who's gonna be today's poster? Fika? Hi, Fika. Could you give us a pose for us so it can be fun and like I don't know, just fun.
Like this?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Uh, Sure. Everyone, please shows your finger, two of your finger, and in the count of three, Kadina will take the screenshot. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, done. And next, there is Balkis, who's oh, okay, Balkis. All right, it's okay. Then we're gonna move to Magda. You there? What's the pose that you would ask to try? Mm-hmm. It's okay. All right, give us your love, guys. Everyone give the love to the screen. And then the count of three. 1, 2, 3. All right, the last one, Naras. You there? Please give us a pose. What do you want to do? All right, slay. Let's be slay, everyone. Okay, everyone do the pose, and in the count of three. 1, 2, 3. All right, thank you so much, everyone, for this pose time, I could say. So we're gonna next to our agenda. This is gonna be the main event of today because we're gonna start getting serious with the discussion table. So today, the speaker is already here, Miss Yokota, who's gonna share a lot of insightful and a lot of knowledge about Japanese culture, about things that is currently happening in Japan and stuff. But before that, we want to set the objective for our agenda today so that everyone here, the attendees, the delegates, could know what to be expected when you finish this discussion table. So the first one is for us, the attendees, to understanding Japanese culture more depth. And the second one is to facilitate cross-cultural dialogue, to think critical and also analytical. And the third one is to inspire about how culture and tech influence leadership and global collaboration between Indonesia and Japan. And then the final one is to strengthen intercultural awareness and enhance delegates' global perspective. Next, the rundown for today that we hope we can stick to this. As the first one is the opening right now, and then we're gonna jump into the Japanese culture. And then next, we're gonna have the committee discussion with native that we already shared in the group before. So each topic has 15 minutes. So for one group, it's gonna like be 7.5 minutes. So please do it wisely again. And the third one is the Q&A for all. It's general, so all delegates, all attendees can join the Q&A session. And the final one is the closing. All right, so is there any questions? I think it's clear, right? If that's clear, give your thumbs up. All right, so thank you so much. Part. All right, so here we already. All right, so our native speaker, hi, Miss Yokota. So she is the expert. Yes, the expert international student support at Kanagawa Institute of Technology and also studied abroad in Boston, United States, which is a wow moment, right? And then she also worked at a study abroad agency as a counselor and promoted to a branch manager and work at the International Affairs Division at Kanagawa Institute of Technology from 2018. So Ms. Yokota has a lot of experience, a lot to dig, and I mean, like a lot of things that you can ask, and the curiosity that you have, you can ask to Miss Yokota. So again, for you to be able to ask many questions as you want, let's welcome our speaker for today, Miss Haruna Yokota, to the screen. Hi, Miss Yokota.
Halo,
All right.
selamat siang.
Selamat siang, all right. Selamat siang. Okay, so how are you, Miss Yokota?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm really good, especially I met you right now, and there's a lot of things that we really want to know about. So it's really excited, and we hope that you can share a lot of things that you want to our delegates.
Okay.
And I think it's gonna be a little bit chit chat for us, and I'm gonna um give the screen to you so you can do your
Okay.
presentations.
Okay,
Thank you.
let me share the screen. Can you see the documents?
Yes.
Okay. So thank you very much for having me today. So I am Haruna Yokota, a presenter for the cultural influence of ramen, kimono, and digital technology in Japanese society. So today I'd like to talk about based on these contents. So starting with brief self-introduction, basic information of Japan, and main three topics, ramen, kimono, and digital technology, and conclude my presentation. So let me introduce myself briefly. So I am Haruna. Please call me Haruna-san. And I live in Atsugi City, Kanagawa Prefecture, and I'm a mother of 3 years old girl. And when I was a university student, I studied abroad in Boston, Massachusetts. And after I graduated from my university, I worked at a study abroad agency as a counselor and supported over 500 customers. And after that, I started working at Kanagawa Institute of Technology, and I am in charge of incoming students program, so I support KITE international students. So basic information of Japan. So where is Japan? So Japan locates in East Asia, and it takes about 7 hours and 25 minutes from Soekarno-Hatta International Airport, which locates in Jakarta, to Haneda Airport, located in Tokyo. So these are the figures of Japan and Indonesia. So when we compare Japan and Indonesia, we can see that Japan is smaller than Indonesia, and also the fewer population in Japan than Indonesia. The capital city is Tokyo, and we speak Japanese language as a native language. So I believe that the climate in Indonesia is hot through a year, but in Japan we have 4 seasons. So March to May is spring, and June to August is summer, and September to November is fall, and December to February is winter. So you can enjoy the 4 seasons like this picture. So let's move on to one of the main topics, which is ramen. So what is ramen? So ramen is originating from China, and it is a food consisting of Chinese wheat noodle and soup. And there are over 23,000 ramen shops across Japan. That's a lot. So why ramen became so popular in Japan? Let's see the origin of ramen. So it is believed that the first instance of ramen being eaten in Japan was noodle called keitaimen, which appears in a diary from a Muromachi period written by a monk. This noodle was made from wheat flour and kansui, alkaline water, and bearing characteristics similar to the noodles used in modern society. However, at that time, it was a dish enjoyed only by the upper class. And from 1639, Japan closed its ports for about 200 years, but opened its ports in 1858. Since we opened the ports, interaction with foreign countries increased, and food cultures were also introduced to Japan. Chinese noodle dishes were brought to Japan and became popular during this period. And in 1870, first Chinese restaurant opened in Yokohama, and in 1910, first Japanese-style ramen named YLEC opened. So in 1923, Great Kanto earthquake caused significant damage to ramen shops across Tokyo. However, this disaster became a catalyst for the nationwide spread of ramen. Displaced Chinese immigrants moved to regional cities and opened Chinese restaurants, which helped popularize ramen throughout Japan. After that, people started creating regionally distinctive varieties of ramen. For example, Hakata ramen became known for its tonkotsu broth, tonkotsu ramen, that The foundation of today's gotochi ramen, which I will talk later, was likely formed during this period. And in 1939, as World War II intensified, many ramen shops were forced to close due to the food shortage and material rationing, making it difficult to obtain essential ingredients. The shortage of wheat, flour, and fuel was particularly severe and make it hard to keep business running. However, after the war, former Japanese citizens returning from China who had learned how to make ramen and dumplings in black markets and contributed to the resurgence of ramen street stalls. Affordable and high in calories, ramen was welcomed during the post-war food shortage. The distribution of wheat flour by the United States military further boosted ramen's popularity, as wheat flour was the key ingredient for ramen noodles. With a stable supply of flour, ramen became an inexpensive and accessible meal, compelling its place as a staple of the common people. This ramen move of the post-war era laid the foundation for today's ramen culture. And in 1954, miso ramen was made in Hokkaido. So what is gotochi ramen? So gotochi ramen refers to ramen with distinctive characteristics unique to various regions across Japan. These regional ramen varieties were born from a combination of cultural, historical, and social factors, as well as local revitalization efforts. Many are cherished as a local and traditional comfort foods, and it is said that there are nearly 200 different varieties. To be on the list of gotochi ramen, it must meet at least 2 of the 7 criteria, such as record of spreading with local area and characteristic features. So among the various regional ramen varieties, Japan's 3 top ramen is Sapporo ramen and Kitakata ramen and Hakata ramen. So Sapporo ramen is miso-based soup and many Hokkaido corns on the toppings. And Kitakata ramen is soy sauce-based soup and wide and flat noodles. And Hakata ramen is tonkotsu soup with thin and straight noodles. And Hachioji ramen is a soy sauce-based soup with chopped raw onions. And Sanmamen is thick soy sauce-based soup with stir-fried vegetables. So I told you that the ramen is originating from China, but are there any differences between Japanese ramen and Chinese ramen? And the answer is yes. Japanese ramen and Chinese ramen is quite different. So the key difference between Japanese ramen and Chinese ramen lies in the use of kansui. Kansui is alkaline mineral water. Adding kansui is a distinctive feature of Japanese ramen, giving the noodle their firm, spring texture. In contrast, Chinese ramen does not use kansui, so it's more soft. And also the soup is different. So another difference is the soup, and the soup is key component of Japanese ramen and often carefully crafted using a combination of ingredients. So Japanese ramen is special because of the high quality ingredients, complex broth formulations, techniques and craftsmanship, regional uniqueness and diversity, and constantly evolving craft creativity. Let's move on to the next topic, kimono. So what is kimono? The kimono is a traditional Japanese cloth and a cultural symbol with a long history. This unique outfit, which involves wrapping a single piece of cloth around the body, holds a profound aesthetic sense and intellectual craftsmanship within its simplicity. Kimonos come in various types depending on the material, color, pattern, as well as the wearer's age and the season. So the colors and patterns of kimonos carry significant meanings. Colors can represent the season, age, and social status, and while patterns often symbolize good fortune, nature, or specific color values. For example, this one. This is a pattern consisting of 3 overlapping semicircles representing waves. So this means a wish for lasting happiness and peace. And this pattern is composed of connected hexagon resembling a turtle's shell, which means longevity. This pattern consists of one circle with 4 others of the same size layered, and it's prosperity, harmony, and unity. And this one is a wish for protection from evil and health growth of children. And this one is increase in lack of fortune, and this one is prosperity. So in spring, kimonos with bright colors featuring motifs like cherry blossoms or plum flowers are preferred. And in autumn, we usually wear autumn leaves colors. And also in the special occasion, we wear like luxury kimonos with gold embroidery. So when we wearing a kimono, even the way the obi is tied offers various styles, allowing you to change it according to your mood or the occasion. And additionally, selecting the right accessory is crucial, such as bags or zori, the traditional sandals. And there are many types of kimono, such as like furisode, tomesode, homongi, yukata, komon, iromuji, uchikake, tsukesage. So many types. So for example, furisode. Furisode is a kimono with long sleeves, typically worn by unmarried women for formal events like coming of age ceremony or weddings. And So tomesode is a formal kimono for married women, often with shorter sleeves and elaborate designs near the hem. It is worn at weddings and other formal occasions. So let's move on to the history of kimono. The history of kimono is deeply intertwined with Japanese society, and its origin dates back to the Nara period. And by the Heian period, a garment that can be considered the prototype of the modern kimono had emerged. During this time, the kimono developed within the aristocratic society, leading to the creation of various types of kimonos. During the Heian period, the Juni Hitoe 12-layered robe, characterized by its rich layers of colorful garments, was established. And in the Edo period, kimono changed a lot as consumer culture grew, with the rise of the merchants, more affordable and beautiful dyeing and weaving techniques developed. This made it possible for more people to enjoy wearing kimonos, and many new designs and styles were created. And after Meiji period, fashion began to change due to the influence of Western culture, with a shift between kimono and Western clothing. And modern times, we do not wear kimono for our daily life anymore, but we wear kimono for special occasions such as coming of age ceremonies, weddings, tea ceremonies. And also, I can see that people dressing experiences in tourist areas. So the third topic is digital technology. So how Japan technology advance have shaped modern Japanese society? Let's see from the three aspects: robotics, AI, and digital infrastructure. So first one is robotics. I'd like to talk about robotics based on four aspects: aging society, care robots supplementing the workforce, and automated manufacturing system. So this chart is a data of the ranking of world's aging societies. And in 2023, Japan ranked number 2. The population over 65 years old is over 29%. And Indonesia is ranked number 190 with 7.02%. So Japan's labor market is facing a severe labor shortage due to the declining birth rate and aging population. One effective solution to address this issue is the implementation of robotic technology. A care robot is a robot designed to assist in providing smoother caregiving for the elderly and others in need of care. The caregiving industry is currently facing chronic challenges such as shortage of workers and stagnant operation efficiency. So there are currently types of care robots being developed for its use in caring settings, and they can be broadly divided into three categories. The first one is care support type. As the name suggests, these robots assist with caregiving tasks, such as transforming or helping with toileting, which traditionally placed a heavy burden on caregivers. The second type is self-support type, which help to promote the independence of the elderly. These robots assist with daily activities like walking or eating, enabling seniors to live more smoothly. The third one is communication type. These robots can engage in communication, helping to reduce feeling of loneliness in the elderly and potentially affirming the preventive effects against dementia through regular interaction. So robots are used not only in the craft caregiving industry, but also in other industries to supplement workforce. Let's watch a video I took at family restaurant. So the robot brought us food is named BellaBot. BellaBot is a serving robot equipped with a cute expression and AI voice. It helps solve challenges in restaurants by facilitating smooth communication with people. An automated manufacturing system. Robots are essential in factories in Japan as well. Most factory production lines operate 24 hours a day, and with human monitoring, oversight and errors are inevitable. Therefore, automating factories can solve various problems. So, for example, Salad Club Corporation succeeded the automation of cut vegetable production. In the factory, machines automatically cut the raw vegetable and visual inspection, wash, fill, and box the products. So they succeeded to cut the labor costs and reduce errors. Not only robotics, but also not only robotics, but also AI is essential in Japanese society. In recent years, AI technique has been utilized in various fields, making our lives more convenient and bringing transformative changes to business models. So AI technology is being used across various in divisions. In the manufacturing industry, AI is employed for quality inspection of defective production and optimizing inventory levels. The financial industry often faces challenging in differentiating itself from competitors due to the similarity of products and business models. As a result, more companies are implementing AI technology to achieve differentiation. And in agriculture, performing harvesting tasks by human hands can be labor intensive and time consuming, but by introducing robots equipped with AI technology for automating harvesting processes, it becomes possible to reduce this burden. So AI is used in the medical field too. AI technology is being utilized in various centers, including remote diagnosis, detection of abnormalities in hospitals' patient, analysis of medical records, and support for early disease detection. So next is digital infrastructure. The digital infrastructure refers to the essential frameworks that support digital technology, including the internet, cloud computing, communication networks, and data centers. An example of infrastructure utilization is a smart city. A smart city refers to an urban area that optimizes its infrastructure and services through the digital technology, aiming for greater efficiency, reduced environment impact, and improved quality of life for its citizens. Japan is forecasted to face labor shortage in the future, leading to a predicted slowdown in economic growth. So therefore, we built like smart city, including Toyota Urban City, Yokohama Smart Project, Fukuoka Smart City, Kawasaki Smart City, Aizu Wakamatsu Smart City, and Osaka City, and more. So this is a urban city concept video.
Sorry, Haruna-san. There's no sound in this video right now. I think you need to reshare the screen and like checklist the share sound in the Zoom.
Oh, you couldn't hear the voice?
Yes.
Okay, let me. Okay. So is it better to close the screen?
Yeah, so I think you need to close the screen and reshare it again.
Okay. You see?
Yes.
So as you watch in the video, Woven City is a city proposed by Toyota aiming to achieve a sustainable society based on the digital technology. So as conclusion, Japan has faced challenging times, including major earthquakes and wars, but through continuous efforts, it has evolved its technologies. Today, it has become one of the influential countries in the world in various fields such as pioneering in innovation, robotics, consumer electronics, automotive industry. So this is the company's logo chosen at Best Japan Brand in 2022. So I believe that you can recognize many of the logos, like Toyota, Honda, Sony. Japan may be small, but it continues to refine its technology and never giving into challenges. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Haruna-san, for the materials that already been shared to us. It's super duper insightful. And I see that a lot of curious faces and a lot of excitement here. Especially, we are talking a lot about ramen, kimono, and the technology that is the iconic things of Japan. We can say that it's the three pillars of Japan right now that we really want to know about. And right now, so here is the system, guys. We already opened the breakout room. So as the group discussion, we'll discuss each topic specifically. So Haruna-san and each group in the topic will stay in the main room. So for the topic one, group 1 and 2 stay at the main room, and the other group can go to the breakout room and discuss together with the facil about questions that would like to ask or the project that you want to consult and else. And we're gonna let you know when it's your turn to come back to the main session and start the group discussions. Is there any questions comes from you about this or all clear? Clear? Group 3 to 6 could it's already open. So group 3 and 4 to the breakout room number 2, topic 2, and the group 5 and 6 to the topic 3. And then the group 1 and 2 will stay here, and we're gonna start the group discussions that you're already listing the questions in your own group before, right? Okay. I want to make sure for the group in topic 1, could you please raise your hand? Hakam, Kalista, Nathan, who else? Tirza, Celine and Naras, you, the group 1, 2, and Balkis. All right. So topic 1 groups is here, right? Right now, so you can open the questions. So this is the exclusive time for you guys, because you already made your outline for the project, right? So if there is the things that you would